Welcome back to the world that was. This 2,500 point battle between the Ogres and the Beastmen. Welcome back to the channel, thanks for joining us again. The Beastmen are back, and this time they are up against the Ogre Kingdoms. Slightly larger battle for them, 2,500 points. And we've got a couple of monsters on each side as well. The scenario we're playing today is Dawn Attack, which is where you roll for each unit prior to deploying them. On a 1 or a 2 with their opposite flanks, 3 to 5 in the middle, and a 6 you can pick, which is why the deployment looks a little bit squiffy. There were lots of 1s for the Beastmen, and then they ended up bunkering up down here. I had a few 2s on the Ogres, and then lost some of the units to that flank as well. So let's run you through the armies. Starting off down at the Beastmen army.
So we've got a horde of 40 gore with additional hand weapons and full command, and the Wargore BSB is in there with them.
Yeah.
Then got a unit of 36 Ungore with full command, and Morgore is in there with them, and he is the army general today. Yeah. Then got a giant, another horde of 40 Bestigor this time, little unit of Ungore raiders in front of them. 5 Warhounds, a Razorgore chariot, and then all the way out on the right hand side is 6 Ungore raiders, and then scouting up ahead is my level 4 Great Bray Shaman, and he is on Law of Shadow. He has Melkoths, Enfeebling Foe, Pit of Shades, and Mindraiser.
Cool, that's 2,500 points of Beastmen. And the Ogres facing them, we've got 4 Lead Belchers out on the flank. They've got a nice big unit of 8 Ogre Bulls next to them with full command and Iron Fists. Then the Maneaters are back. So we've got 6 Maneaters here with a full command. Bragg is the acting as the banner standard bearer for me there. And then behind them we have a Firebelly, level 1. We've got a BSB, and a level 4 Slaughtermaster on beasts. Got a giant coming in next to him, and the first of 2 Saber Tusks, Iron Blaster, and then 8 Iron Guts. They've got full command as well, and a level 1 Butcher who is taking the Maw, as he has to for the Maw attacks, and then the other Saber Tusk out on the flank. So for my spells, the level 4 down in that unit has got Savage Beast of Horus, Curse of Anrahir, Amber Spear, and Wissans. The Firebelly with him has Fulminating Flame Cage. And then the level 1 has Troll Guts, which is a nice spell, but it's 12-inch range and he's on completely the wrong side of the board. But there we go. The important roll for first turn. Beastmen are going to get it unless I can roll a 6. No, not a 6. It's going to be Beastmen turn 1. Beastmen movement is complete. Pretty much just run everything forward, I think. Yeah. Yep, all surged up. And level 4 on his chariot coming down here. Winds are pretty strong. I got a couple of channels as well. It's 10 dice to 8. What do you want to start with?
We will miasma the Iron Guts on their initiative.
Okay. 14. Not a bad roll, not a bad roll, and you've got Pit as well. I don't really want to lose them turn 1. but I might be. That's not great.
Not succeeded.
5, 6, no. That was awful. Right, how much is their initiative? I mean, it didn't really matter because it's going to go down to initiative 1. Yeah.
You've probably got a Dispel Scroll, but we will cast Pit on them.
And me throwing at it.
Just 4. It's cast.
Yeah, using the spell scroll. You got it out turn 1.
It's not your level 4 who's got it, is it?
It's not the level 4 who's got it, no. It was this guy here. So, still got 3 dice left.
Well, we'll enfeebling foe them.
Okay. So I'll try and dispel it with my level 1. No. Not far off, actually. But
So they are strength 2.
brilliant. Okay. Might have a little bit of bow fire, possibly. We'll see if anything's in range. And that might then be the end of Beastmen turn 1. Ogre movement is complete. We just had 1 charge, which was the Saber-Tusk going down into those Warhounds. Working his way along, other Saber-Tusk has gone to try and chaff up that chariot. Iron Guts have moved forward. We're hoping that other chariot there is going to be destroyed by the Iron Blaster, but if not, I think we're giving it a 10 on the charge for that one to try and get in. Giants moved up. We've reformed round with the Maneaters and characters in that unit. This unit of Bulls has backed up and the Lead Belchers stayed put. Winds of Magic, we're not doing too bad with it. We're going to start with 3 dicing, Amber Spear onto the Giant, not the boosted version. Oh! Well, it's cast. Strength 6, toughness 5. It's wounded. D3 wounds. 2. Was it worth it? Oh, it was definitely not worth it. Wizard has taken a wound, and I lost 2 Maneaters to the explosion. We did pass a lot of the lookout stairs. Now it is that crucial roll. On a 1, 2, 3, he is down the hole. Oh. We passed the panic check after losing this. I know I can't afford any more miscasts. I do still have 4 dice left, so my Fire Belly is going to try a Flame Cage down on this unit down here.
Up.
I'm throwing all 4. It's cast. 14 on the dice. I'm only level 1, so I'm 15.
13. No, it's off.
I've got it. So it's D6 strength 4 for 2. And if you move, everybody takes a strength 4 hit, so it at least buys me a little bit of time. Through into shooting, we're going 10 inches from the back of the chariot with this Iron Blaster. Probably hit it already, and we bounce. Well, we re-roll the bounce, thankfully. Yeah, we're going to go straight through it. Can we wound him? Oh, no we can't. Right, I've got some shots down here because these guys have got brace of pistols. They've got poison and stubborn were their rules as well. I don't think I mentioned that. So decide what I'm going to shoot. I might try and finish off the Giant if I can, but there'll be some shots coming out from these. The Maneaters managed to get 2 wounds through thanks to their poisoned attacks. And now these Lead Belchers are opening up again. I've got 15 shots hitting on 5s. It's 5s again to wound. He's only got 2 left. Oh, very much so. 4 wounds through. The Giant is destroyed. Everything past the ensuing panic check after that Giant was destroyed, which was a shame because if they'd fled, that would have been quite good with Flame Cage. But there we go. Moving on to this combat here. It's a fear check first off, please.
Failed.
Which is failed. We're a long way from the BSP.
Don't think. Yeah, not within 12.
Yeah, not within 12. So my 3 attacks hitting on 3s. All hit. Strength 4, wounding on 3s. 2. 3 attacks coming back in.
5s and
5s. Ooh, you can still kill me.
Nope.
No. So I win by 3.
Yeah, I'm off.
I will be chasing you. But you're getting away. Beastmen movement is complete. We did have a charge. After failing to wound him or do any damage, the chariot here has gone down into my Iron Blaster. The Warhounds failed to rally and are just on the board still. Bestigors have moved up. The Ungors will come up as a bit of a roadblock. The spawn, we forgot to mention him. The special rule from this dude, he successfully generated the spawn that's ambling over here. Quite obviously, the big unit of Gors have stayed still, but these ones are tumbling forward as well. We're going to roll now for the spawn. See if we get another one. 3 up. Yep. Another spawn appears and will start causing a nuisance of himself, and then we'll get into magic proper. 6 dice to 5, and you're miasmering these guys. What are you targeting?
Their ballistic skill, I think. I don't think they're going to be moving anywhere, so...
Okay.
It's cast.
14. I'm more worried about Pit, and I'm going to do everything I can with just level 1, so you can have that. They're down to ballistic skill 2. Okay.
And we'll pop a Pit on the Iron Guts again.
Yeah. Oh, you will. There's nothing I'm doing about that. Was a direct hit. 1s and 2s to keep him alive. 2 live. 3 live. 4 are slain. That is going to be a panic test for me. We are okay. Let's see if it's worth it.
That's a scatter dice.
That's a scatter dice. Oh, and there was a 1 there as well.
7.
Not so bad. The Ungors have loosed their arrows, got a wound through onto the giant, and these guys here, 2 down onto the Iron Guts, but I did manage to save 1. Takes us through to combat. This one down here, we'll do the impact hits.
5
impact hits, yep. Okay.
Strength 5, toughness 6,
Toughness
isn't it?
6, yeah.
Looking for 5s.
1. Minus 2.
Yep.
6 up. Oh, I've saved it. Sorry. Fear check, I think.
I cause fear.
Oh, you cause fear as well.
Primal Fury roll for me. Passed.
Right. My best initiative is 3. The Gaul on top has done nothing. All of my attacks have now been done. I got 1 wound through thanks to the Rhinox. Now I got the Razor Gore coming in. Ooh, he's missed quite a lot.
Old Primal Fury.
Yeah. Saved a
3.
few.
Strength 6 on the charge.
4s. Oh, just 1. They go straight through my armour. Minus 3. So that's 1 wound caused.
And then finally the Bestigor. And he is also strength 6.
Yeah, so 2 wounds caused. So you've got 2 in the charge to my 1. You're beating me by 2. Down to leadership 5. Oh, no. Take it you want to chase?
Yes, please.
Okay, see how far I'm going. Oh, a long way. Far enough. So we are partway through the Ogre's movement phase. We've had a charge from the Sabertusk down onto the Warhounds to chase them off, so he is going to fail forwards in a minute. Down here, the Giant declared a charge on the Ungor. They failed the terror test and have fled through the Bestigor, who've passed their leadership test. I'm now going to test to try and redirect, I think, into the spawn, which we can. So we'll go into the spawn with him. That one has to hold. I don't have any other charges. This one, the chariot is just far enough forward to have gotten away. Oh yeah, maybe I want to go up towards those. I'll have a look how far that is. Movement now complete. Giants got in. Sabertusk failed forward. We did try the charge down here in the end. It was only 8 away, but we didn't get high enough to do it and lost another wound to the stand and shoot on the way in. Backed up a tiny bit down here with the lead belchers just to make it an 11 for the charge there. Magic, I don't have much of it left. And 6 dice in Flame Cage down on the Bestigor. Just try and keep them where they are. It is not irresistible, not a fantastic roll there. Let me close. 5, 10, 16, 18, 19 in total.
10, 16, 20.
Ah, it stopped me. Shooting has been concluded. I got a decent number of shots from the lead belchers, but an awful wound roll. I only killed 1 of the Gore there, and with their neutered ballistic skill. These guys shot down into the other unit, didn't get any hits. The only combat we have is this one. My giant is going first. He's hitting a big thing. What's he going to do? It's a 6. I'm going to headbutt you. That's a wound and can't attack. However, he's unbreakable. He's going nowhere. And I think I'm going to get flanked by some Bestigor. Beastmen turn 3. We did have the obvious charges, so Bestigors have got into the side of the giant, and the chariot is coming back in to finish what he started last turn. Everything else, these guys have run forward as fast as their little hooves would take them.
Not as fast as the Chaos Spawn, though.
Not as fast as the Chaos Spawn, no. He got a double 6, has parked himself just in front of the Maneater unit. And the Ungors failed to rally. They're not quite far enough for the Sabertusk to see them, which is a little annoying, but there we go. Winds of Magic, not too powerful. It's 5 dice to 4. What do you want to cast?
Well, I've failed to create a spawn, so he's gone. We will Melkoth's your Giant's Initiative.
Okay.
So I can actually try and attack him this time.
Yeah.
It is cast.
On a 12. It's fairly important, that combat. I would like to try and kill some Bestigor, and it's probably my best chance to do it. But I don't really want to pit.
There's no point in keeping 1 dice.
There's no point in keeping 1. I might just... No, he's a giant though. He's probably going to get cut down unless I get a yellow ball. Ooh. I've got to save it for pit. You can have it.
Oh, it's the same initiative as the spawn.
Okay.
And yeah, unsurprisingly, pit back on the
Iron Guts. Yeah.
I was very, very dispelled.
I needed some luck in a magic phase, didn't I? It was due. Shooting then. We've got these shots, so you continue to chip away at the Iron Gut unit. The deployment really hurt me for this one with them all the way out of here.
5s and 5s again.
3 hits. Can you wound?
No.
No wounds. Okay, and then it's combat time. Starting with this combat down here, we've got the impact hits first. 5.
Looking for 5s again.
Yeah.
1.
1 more. 6 up. No. Down to 2 wounds left.
Primal Fury. Passed.
Okay.
So Gore first.
He's hit.
Nope.
No wound. Right, we'll get my attacks done and then we'll come back for Razorgore and Bestigor. Smashed it to pieces, passed the overrun test and have reformed round to face back into the thick of it here. So the spawn has already attacked and done absolutely nothing. Same initiative as the giant now, thanks to that Melkoth's. So the giant, I'm going to put my attacks into the Bestigor. What do I get? It's a 4, which is swing with club. D6, strength 6 hits on the target unit. For 5 2s, 5 gone. They passed both their fear and primal fury check, got a decent number of hits, strength 6 with the great weapons, just looking for 3s, 5 wounds left. Yeah, that giant's dead. Let's see which way he is going to fall as he is cut down. Somewhere over there.
Straight onto the spawn.
Straight onto the spawn. Ogres, it is the turn of the charge. Pretty much everything I've got is charging. So we've got charge from here and from here going down into the Gore unit. They've elected to hold. We've got the Maneaters going to go into this one. If I can get it right and get a nice big overrun, we'll get bang into the corner of them as well. And down here, the Iron Guts are going to try again down into these. There's a stand and shoot reaction for this one. 6s.
6s and 5s. Not so
No,
good.
we're okay. Right. Nice big ogre charge. Come on, guys. Oh, don't even know if we're going to make it. 7, 13.
It's very close.
Very close. We'll check that one in a minute. This one I can't fail, but I might get the ogre charge. No, but they're in. Like an ogre charge from here, please. Come on, boys. Yes! They've got an ogre charge in, and they might not be in either. Right, we'll see what's moved. Get these ones all done. So the charges have all made it in just by the skin of our teeth up here, but we did. The Saber-Tusk managed to do himself in a nice awkward position down there so that those Ungor, unless they roll 4 or less, they're going to hit him, pop through and be off the board. So not that there was much chance of them coming back, but anyway, that's what we are. My other 21 points is continuing to tie up this this guy down here. Wins and Magic. I've got a decent number of dice. It's just the risk of blowing myself up. That's the real issue here. I'm just going to throw 4 dice at Flame Cage on the Bestigor.
I will throw 6 to the spell.
Yeah, you're going to stop it.
Yep.
It's stopped. Okay. Well, I might as well try Troll Guts on these guys. Yay.
Not cast on 8.
It's not cast. Okay. Good job, guys. Good job. We've got no shooting. It is straight through into combat. Let's do this one down here. I've got 4 impact hits initially. Strength 4. That's
4 dead.
4 dead. And
Fear check. Failed. Primal Fury. Failed. 2 left.
2 attacks, yeah.
Both miss.
And I'm going to get 2. So the champion.
3.
You only got 2 guys left.
So you get, well, him plus then 9 iron attacks. If you really need that many.
Right, we'll roll the champion and the standard bearer next to him just to see if we can finish off these last 2.
Yes.
It looks like we probably can. Yeah, they're gone. I'm going to test not to overrun, which is passed, and I'm going to reform round back into this fight. Right, the next one that we're going to do is this one down here. My Firebelly had quaffed his potion of speed at the start of this turn, because if I get a 10 on the overrun, this is assuming I go through him, but if I get the 10 to get through down in here, then I'll need it. So we are not going to make way with anybody. I'm quite happy that with 10 attacks from the Maneaters, I can get through him, because they have 4 base. And then
Firebelly first.
the Firebelly's got a great weapon, so his potion of speed is kind of irrelevant for this point here, at least. Anyway, weapon skill 4, strength 5.
Oh, yep.
Yep,
Got enough 4 pluses.
we've got enough there to get through him. And now the crucial one, a 10 or more to get us in down there, which would also give us another Ogre charge as well, which I forgot there, but never mind. 10. Not enough, not enough. It was worth a try, but not enough. So they're going to stumble forward, and then we'll get down for this big one. 8 gore have been trampled underfoot from my impact hits, which is pretty good, but there's a lot of attacks coming in at me before I get to swing now. All right, we'll start off with your fear check.
Pass.
Which is passed. Your primal fury check.
Which is passed.
Which is passed. Okay. Attacks being split with half going into the Iron Guts and half, sorry, Lead Belchers, half into the Bulls.
BSB first.
Yeah.
2 hits. With the Beast Banner, that's strength 5.
So 3s.
1.
1, won't get an armor save, but I will get a parry. Nope, lose a wound.
And the one's into...
Lots of attacks now. Who are these into?
Into the Bulls.
Okay.
Ooh, that's a lot of low numbers.
It's like fighting elves. Okay.
Strength 4, so 4s.
4s. How many are we at?
6.
6. Which is 6s and a 6-up parry. Okay, 3. So that's 1. And another guy who's gone so far. Green. And we are 2 wounds down there. Cool. And then the one's going down into the Lead Belchers. Yeah. Yep. I think I've got light armour, so you go straight through it. So, yeah.
Ugh.
Still seeing quite a few there.
7.
7, 2 and a bit killed. Right, we'll get those removed, add up my attacks to see how many I'm going to swing back with. 17 gore have been slain in total. That's a combination of impact hits, stomps, everything else. We've also got a wound through on the BSB as well. Crucially, they've still got a rank at the back there, so they are steadfast because they have more ranks than me, which is annoying. Right, can you
8.
pass it? 8 rerollable. Yes, they are staying put. Beastmen turn 4. We did have a charge. The level 4 finally decided to go into the cat down there. The Ogres failed to rally, fled off through the Saber-tusk and off the board. Down here, the spawn was blocking the Vestigors, so they couldn't charge. So in the compulsion moves, he spun round and got another huge roll straight into the side of the Maneaters. Vestigors have moved up in support. And these guys with your characters left the unit and they've moved up. So it's all happening in this tiny little quarter of the board, really. Oh, and the other chariots come round as well. Could be a pretty important turn, this one. Let's see how strong those winds are blowing. 6, get my 2 channels. Nope.
Nope.
6 to 9. Going for a boosted miasma. Down on the Maneaters, all characteristics, just in 48-inch range.
It's cast.
No other spells which can really have any impact down here, so we're going to try and stop this one, which we do. In combat, the chariot with his impact hits went straight through the Saber-tusk as we formed around to make a bit of a threat on the Iron Guts. Down here, the Chaos Spawn didn't even get to swing as the Maneaters hacked it to pieces. Didn't do much of a reform move round. It's annoying that we couldn't do this combat first, because depending what happens there, depends which way these are going to go in my next turn. But we're going to have some options into the Gore, or Ungors, and we're down into this one. Now, Jay has failed the fear check, but passed Primal Fury.
Correct.
So, we've got the attacks going into the lead belchers first.
Yep.
Okay. Hitting on 5s, but with a reroll, which is a good job too. A few more.
8, strength 4, toughness 4.
Toughness 4, 4s to kill. There's only 5 wounds left. 1, 2, 3, yep. They're dead. 5 wounds gone.
Then into the unit, BSB. T strength 5, so that's 1.
A bit of 6-up parry. No. Combat isn't looking quite as healthy for me now.
Then the rest of the Gores into the unit. Any of those have hit? Oh no, 1. It's a bit better with the rerolls. And then 4s, 5.
At -1.
So 6 up, 6 up.
6 up, 6 up. None first time round. None the second. So there's a few more. Right, I'll get a few attacks back. Ogres managed to kill 9, but they have lost this combat. I've lost it by 3 points. So leadership 7. I'm down to leadership 4. I have the reroll for the BSB, but with the general being dead, there's no other leadership to use. Rerollable 4 to stay. Ho ho ho! Don't even need the reroll. Ogres turn 4. So at the end of the last turn, the Gores have done a reform move just to bring a few more down. My turn, Maneaters have gone straight into the side. I didn't get the Ogre charge off, and the Iron Guts are legging it up this way to try and get into the fight before the end of the game. Magic was a complete non-event. Got technically 3 power dice to Jay's 2. I tried to get a flame cage off on the Bestigor, but it was easily dispelled. Straight through to combat down here now. I'm starting with the impact hits from the Maneaters. 2 at strength 6, thanks to the rank bonus. Which kills 1. And then There'll be a fear check, and I think we attack at the same time, don't we?
Well, BSB first.
Yeah, BSB be first. So the fear check
Pass.
is passed, and your Primal Fury is passed.
It's frenzied then.
5 wounds have been caused down on this unit. Well, 1 on the champion. Down here on these, the BSB has swung and managed to kill 1. I've got the 2 Maneaters in the front who are making their attacks in now, hitting on 4s. They are poisoned, so that's 4 for dead. These are strength 5, another 3, that's 8. Not bad. And then
that's 7, but yes.
Sorry, 7. Yeah, can't count. Been a long game. And then I've got Fire Belly and Unit still to go. Just the BSB remaining after all the attacks are done. We've just got the stomps. Maneater stomps didn't do anything, but from the 3 stomps here, we have managed to get a wound on him. He's got his armor save to see whether he can survive to try and make his insane courage.
So, -1,
-1.
So 3 up.
3 up save.
He's fine.
He's fine for now. Snake Eyes, he's lost by a lot. Rerollable Snake Eyes though. So can he do it? Not the first time. Oh, so close! Beastmen turn 5. There is only 1 charge. It's the Bestigors going down into these balls. That's how they reformed it into my last turn. They need a 6 on the dice to get in. Oh, there is hope. There is hope for the Ogres yet. Right, we'll let them fail forward, work out what the moves Jay wants to do, come back for some magic. So after the failed charge, the Ungor have come forward to act as a little bit of a roadblock down there. Chariots both moving up to get back in. Magic phase, tried a boosted miasma, which I managed to dispel, but Pit has gone off. How far is it going to scatter? Oh, can't see here. 1 inch. There's still going to be quite a few who are hit, and I'm going to be taking some more initiative tests.
It's not him, so it's just the champion has a lookout, sir.
Lookout, sir, and champ. No. Right, we'll do him on this blue dice. Champion +3.
Yeah.
They're all dead. Ogres 5. After much deliberation, the standard Ogres have charged into that unit of Ungor. Got a reform off down here to spin back to face the right way. The Butcher, who failed his panic test after the rest of his squad fell down the Pit of Shades, has rallied, turned back to face the fight, and the Saber-Tusks come back in as well. I've got 6 power dice. I'm going to throw all of them at Flame Cage on the Bestigor. It is not irresistible. It's a pretty good roll. Really a close one. What am I on? I'm on 10, 15, 19, oh sorry, 15, 20, 24, +1, 25.
Only 21.
21, I've got it. D6 strength 4. 4, 3.
2 dead.
2. But importantly, they're not going to be running or charging next turn. Ogres successfully slaughtered plenty of Ungor down here without losing any wounds in return. They are steadfast though with all those ranks. Leadership 8. Can they stay?
No.
Oh, they can't. I will chase you. I've gone 6, you've gone 6, they're gone. And we crash into the spawny creator dude. Final turn for the Beastman. Declared a charge from the chariot down. He failed to make it in. These guys not moving due to the flame cage, and the other chariot has moved up into magic. He's now trying to Melkoth's down on here on weapon skill.
Yep.
Try and get it down.
It's very much cast.
That is very cast. I think you're about to try and pit my Butcher as well, which is quite a few points. So I'll let you take it. You can have that. Down by 2. Weapon skill 1 Ogres. Brilliant. And what are you going to do next?
Nothing else.
Okay, we go straight on through to the combat down here then. I've got 3 impact hits. He's dead. Brilliant.
Panic on the Vestigals. Yeah. They're fine.
I think I'm going to overrun. 5. Turn 6. Ogres coming up. Ogres turn 6. Not going to be a huge amount happening on this one. We've just wheeled round to get some shots off down here. There's no magic that's worth casting or having an impact, and I can't afford to risk blowing myself up at this point. So we've got 8 shots from these Bracer Pistol Maneaters down into this chariot to try and finish it. Hitting all on 5s, but I'd like some poison. I've got 1 poison and 3 others. Toughness 5. 5s to wound. Oh, none. Just 1 wound on him, down to 2.
Yep.
And that is game. What remains of the Beastmen horde, and likewise what is left of the Ogres. Both armies have taken a bit of a bruising in this one. It was incredibly close when we worked out the victory points. There are only 60 points in it. 1437 victory points for the Beastmen, 1497 victory points for the Ogres. So it's a draw, which is probably a fair result, really, looking at what's left. To be honest, I'm quite happy with the draw after losing my level 4 down the hole on turn 1, and then some fairly other disastrous moments, but just getting to avoid that big unit. If they'd have made the charge and got in, I think that would have been game over for the Ogres at that point then. So very close. The Beastmen's undefeated record continues, if not winning, but at least that's a start. 1 more victory that they didn't manage to claim there. And the Maneaters did pretty well. Quite enjoy them as a unit instead of the Mournfang, so hopefully we'll see more of them on the channel again too. Thanks for watching it. As ever, hit that subscribe button, turn on those notifications, drop us a thumbs up and a comment down below. Let us know what you thought of the game and the Beastmen back on the channel again. And we'll see you soon for another one.